Buckle up, everybody, because today we are diving deep, deep into Llama 3.2.
Llama 3.2.
This AI from Meta
Yes.
is making some serious waves.
Big waves.
And to really figure out what's going on,
Yeah.
we're going straight to the source,
The source.
their official blog post.
Uh-huh.
And you know how it is with these blog posts?
Yeah.
They can get pretty dense.
Super dense.
And this one,
Yeah.
this one's no exception.
Oh, no.
Luckily,
Yeah.
our expert is here
Right here.
to help us break it all down.
Break it down.
So we're talking about AI that can, get this,
Right.
understand images,
Okay.
AI on your phone,
Wow.
and even something called a Llama Stack.
A Llama Stack.
Intrigued. I know I am.
It's pretty amazing the speed at which AI is moving these days.
It really is.
Like, Llama itself has
Yep.
only been around like a year and a half.
About that.
And it's already made such a huge splash. But with this 3.2 update, it really seems like Meta is really committed to this whole OpenAI development thing.
So before we get into all the cool new bells and whistles,
Yeah.
can you give us like a quick refresher?
Sure.
Like, what is Llama?
So Llama,
Yeah.
at its core, is a large language model.
Okay.
Or LLM.
LLM.
You know, keep it simple.
Yeah.
So basically, think of it like a really, really smart AI
Okay.
that can understand and even generate text.
Okay.
Like human-like text.
Wow.
And now even images.
Images.
It learns by being trained on like just mountains of data.
Yeah, yeah.
And this lets it do all sorts of like really mind-blowing tasks.
Okay.
And this whole open approach,
Yeah.
it means Meta is actually releasing these models to the public. So anyone, researchers, developers, even like you and me,
Yeah.
can use them, improve them, even build on them.
It's like open source,
It is.
but for AI. So it's not just like some super secret project
No.
locked away in a lab somewhere.
No.
What's wild to me is it feels like just yesterday
I know.
we were all wondering if AI could even understand images,
Yeah.
like at all.
Right.
And now here we are with Llama 3.2
Right.
and these vision LLMs.
Yeah. These Vision LM.
Like it's groundbreaking.
Yeah. It's pretty huge.
So these vision LLMs,
Yes.
which I guess come in different
They do.
sizes or levels of complexity. They're designed to,
Yeah.
I guess, understand images.
Yeah.
Just like they get text.
Just like text.
So like, okay, say I show my phone a chart
Okay.
from work, like a sales chart.
Uh-huh.
Could it actually look at that
It could.
and tell me which month like have the best sales?
Exactly. That's exactly what it could do.
Wow.
The blog post even talks about like how these Vision LLMs
Yeah.
can analyze, you know, charts and graphs.
Mm.
They can write captions for pictures automatically.
Wow.
They can even help you find things in an image.
Okay.
So imagine, you know, you're out hiking and you show your phone a map.
Okay.
You could ask it, like, where does the trail get steep?
Uh-huh.
And it could point you to the exact spot.
That's incredible. I mean, we've all used like image recognition
Yeah.
and acts before, but
Right.
this feels different.
This is next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not just about images, right?
No.
This update also includes these lightweight LLMs.
Yes.
And these can like actually run on our devices.
On your device.
Like that's crazy.
That is one of the most exciting parts
Yeah.
of Llama 3.2, I think.
Okay.
So Meta has developed these like smaller, more efficient LLMs that are still powerful enough to
Right.
handle these like complex tasks,
Right.
but they're compact enough to run on your phone without needing to connect to the cloud.
So hold on, my phone could be doing all this like AI processing
Yeah.
on its own.
Yeah,
Does that mean like my data
it does.
stays on my device?
Yeah.
It doesn't get sent to some like giant server farm?
Exactly.
That's huge
That's a big advantage.
for privacy,
Huge for privacy.
for speed, I guess.
But yeah,
Even personalization.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I really want to know how they did this.
Uh-huh.
Like the blog post gets really technical.
Oh, yeah.
But is there any way you could give us like a simplified explanation
well.
for both of these?
Sure, sure.
Like the vision LLMs?
Yeah. So for the Vision LLMs,
Yeah.
basically what they did was they took those pre-existing language models
Okay.
and they combined them with something called image encoders.
Image encoders?
Yeah, and then they trained them
Uh.
on just massive, massive amounts of data to really fine-tune their abilities.
So they're basically teaching the AI
yeah.
to like speak the language of images.
Exactly.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
What about the lightweight LLMs?
Yeah.
How did they like shrink these powerful AIs down to
Right.
like fit on our phones?
They use these techniques called pruning and distillation.
Pruning and distillation.
Yeah. So think of it like training, like a champion racehorse.
Okay.
Right? You start with this like big, powerful animal,
Yeah.
but it might not be agile enough for every track. So pruning, it's like streamlining its muscles, making it leaner and more efficient.
Got it.
And distillation, that's like teaching it the most efficient running form.
Okay.
So it can still hit those top speeds,
Yeah.
but with less effort.
So they basically took this like champion AI
Yeah.
and trained it
Yeah.
to be a champion
You're right.
in a lighter weight class. I like it. And the blog post, I mean, it goes into a lot more detail.
Oh, yeah. If you want to get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah, for anyone who wants to get into the weeds.
Get to the weeds.
But what I'm really curious about
Yeah.
is this Llama Stack.
The Llama Stack, yeah.
They keep mentioning it.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
So it's basically a standardized way for developers to work with and to customize these llama models.
Okay.
So it's kind of like it's like a toolbox that makes it easier to build applications and to integrate llama into like all sorts of different environments, whether it's, a personal computer, the cloud, even your phone.
So it's not just a research project anymore.
No.
Like they're making it easier.
Much easier.
For developers to actually build.
Yeah.
Like real world stuff.
Real world applications.
That's huge.
It is huge.
But with all this power, all this potential, we have to talk about safety.
We do.
I mean, putting this kind of AI in everyone's hands, are there any concerns about how it could be misused?
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's a very valid concern.
Yeah.
And the blog post actually does address this.
Okay.
And thankfully, Meta seems to be taking it seriously.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so they're releasing something called Llama Guard 3.
Llama Guard 3.
And this acts as a sort of safety net to filter out any harmful prompts or responses.
Got it.
Even for these new image understanding models.
So it's like a built-in safeguard?
Yeah, like a safeguard.
To try and prevent the AI from, going rogue or being used for bad stuff.
Exactly.
Okay.
And they've also made Llama Guard much smaller, much more efficient. So it can actually run on devices alongside these lightweight LLMs. So that's really crucial for like ensuring responsible use in these more personal computing environments.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little more reassured.
Good.
Knowing that they're thinking about these things.
Yeah.
But it's clear that this is just the beginning for Llama.
Start.
So what are some of the other big implications of this update?
I think what we're seeing is like a fundamental shift in how we even think about technology, how we interact with it.
Okay.
Like we're moving away from this world where AI is this distant thing, this mysterious force operating in the cloud, to one where it's embedded in the devices we use every day. It's like AI is becoming less of a thing and more of a feature.
Interesting.
Like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
And just like those technologies, it has the potential.
It does.
To totally transform how we live, how we work.
Completely.
How we connect with everything around us.
Yeah.
No more sending our data
to
some like giant server farm just to get things done.
Yeah.
Our phones could be doing all the heavy lifting.
They could.
Themselves.
Yeah.
But let's be real.
Okay.
There's always trade-offs, right? How powerful can these on-device models really be?
Yeah.
I mean, our phones aren't exactly supercomputers.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Like there are definitely limits to how much processing power you can actually pack into a device.
Right.
But the progress is incredible.
It is, yeah.
I mean, Meta's saying they use pruning and distillation
Right.
to create these lightweight models.
Yeah.
So it's like they're squeezing as much intelligence as possible into this smaller package.
Okay.
And the results, I mean, they're really impressive.
Yeah.
So these smaller models, they might not be as large as their cloud-based counterparts,
Right.
but they're still super capable.
Okay.
They can handle complex tasks
Yeah.
like summarizing text, following instructions, even using tools.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see, like, the possibilities here.
Yeah.
But let's get even more specific.
Okay.
What are some, like, real world examples
Yeah.
of how this on-device AI
Right.
could actually make a difference,
Okay.
like, in our lives?
Okay, so imagine a wearable device
Okay.
that can analyze your vital signs, like in real time,
Okay.
detects anomalies,
Yeah.
even alerts, like medical professionals,
Right.
if needed,
Yeah.
but all without sending your sensitive health data
Right.
to the cloud.
Yeah.
So this could be huge
Yeah.
for people with chronic conditions.
Right.
Or think about the impact on education. You know, you could have personalized learning apps that adapt to each student's individual needs.
Right.
And they provide real-time feedback, all powered by AI, running on their own devices.
So no more, like, one-size-fits-all lessons.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It feels like this could, like, touch
It could.
every aspect of our lives.
It really could.
And with the Llama Stack,
Right.
making these models more accessible to developers,
Right.
like, we can expect to see a ton of innovation
Oh, yeah.
in all sorts of fields.
Absolutely.
But it's important to remember that this is all still early days.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of unknowns.
Absolutely. This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
And the potential for both, positive and negative outcomes is huge.
Right.
So I think it's really crucial that we approach this new era of AI with enthusiasm, for sure. Yeah.
But also a healthy dose of caution.
Yeah, I like that. A healthy dose of caution.
We need to be having these conversations now as this technology is being developed to make sure that it benefits everyone, not just a select few.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little more grounded now.
Good.
But this blog post, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like what's next for Llama?
Right.
For this whole world of on-device AI.
Well, that's the exciting part. It's still early days.
Yeah.
And the potential for innovation, it's vast.
Okay.
I think we're going to see these models become even more powerful, even more efficient, enabling, like even more sophisticated applications.
So even more mind-blowing stuff is on the horizon.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
And as the Llama Stack evolves,
yeah,
I think we can expect to see a wider range of developers
building with these models.
Right.
So that'll lead to like a more diverse,
a
more creative AI landscape.
It's almost like we're at like the dawn of a new era in computing.
It really is.
Where AI is no longer this distant, mysterious force,
right?
But it's an integral part of our everyday lives.
I think that's a great way to put it. It's an era that's, filled with both promise and uncertainty.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I for one am excited to see where this all leads.
Me too.
But before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, there's one more thing.
Okay.
I'm curious about.
Right.
The blog post mentions that Meta is making these Llama 3.2 models.
They are
available for download.
They are
on their website and on Hugging Face.
Hugging Face, yeah.
But they're also working with like
they are
this whole ecosystem of partners, including like AMD, AWS, Google Cloud, even on-device partners like ARM, MediaTek, Qualcomm.
It's a huge collaborative effort.
So it's not just Meta going it alone.
No, not at all.
They're really trying to foster this open AI ecosystem.
Yeah.
This is really fascinating stuff.
It is.
In the next part of our deep dive, I want to shift gears a little bit.
All right.
And talk about what all of this means for you, the listener.
The listener.
Like if this powerful customizable AI is becoming so widely available.
Yeah.
What could you do with it?
That's the question.
What are the possibilities that excite you?
Yeah.
Or even maybe worry you?
Right. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
All right.
Because we'll be right back.
Okay.
After a short break.
Sounds good.
It's pretty crazy to think that, like, just a few years ago,
I know, right?
we were all wondering if AI could ever really understand, like, images or run on our devices. And now here we are.
Here we are.
It feels like we're on the cusp of something huge.
And I think so too. Yeah.
Like this is the moment where AI finally starts to live up to all the hype we've been hearing for years.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. This is it.
You mentioned earlier that this could have a huge impact on things like healthcare and education.
For sure.
Can you give us some more like concrete examples of what that might look like in practice?
Yeah. So let's take healthcare, for example.
Okay.
Imagine you have like a chronic condition, like diabetes.
Okay.
Right now, you might have to like manually track your blood sugar levels.
Right.
Adjust your medication and everything.
Yeah. It's a lot.
It's a lot
to keep track of.
Yeah. But with on-device AI, you could have a wearable device that constantly monitors your glucose levels.
Okay.
And it automatically adjusts your insulin dosage in real time.
That's amazing.
And it does all of that without any intervention from you.
Wow. That would be like life-changing for so many people.
For so many people.
It would give them so much more like freedom.
Freedom. Yeah.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind, for sure. Exactly. And it wouldn't stop there.
Oh, wow.
On-device AI could also be used to analyze medical images like X-rays, MRIs, help doctors to detect and diagnose conditions more accurately and efficiently.
So it's not just about making our lives easier. It's about potentially saving lives too.
It really is.
That's incredible.
It is.
And let's not forget about education.
Right.
Imagine like a world where every student
has
access to a personalized learning companion powered by on-device AI.
Yeah, like this companion could adapt to each student's needs.
Okay.
Provide like customized lessons.
Yeah.
Feedback, support in real time.
That's amazing.
And it could even like help students to identify and overcome their specific learning challenges.
It would be like having a personal tutor available like 24/7.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
And because all the processing is happening on the student's own device, there's no need to worry about, data privacy or even like internet connectivity issues.
This all sounds like amazing.
It does.
But I have to admit, I'm also a little bit apprehensive.
Yeah.
What about like the potential downsides of putting this kind of power in everyone's hands?
That's a valid concern. Yeah. And it's something we need to be very mindful of as this technology continues to develop. Yeah. I think one of the biggest challenges is going to be making sure that these AI models are used responsibly.
Okay.
Ethically.
Responsibly and ethically.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that a bit?
Yeah.
Like what are some of the specific risks?
Okay, so one potential risk is that these models could be used to create and spread misinformation, propaganda.
Okay.
Imagine someone using on-device AI to generate like fake news articles or social media posts that are like virtually indistinguishable from the real thing.
Yeah, that's a scary thought.
It is a scary thought.
But it could have a huge impact on our democracy, on our ability to trust the information we see online.
It really could.
Another concern, I guess, is that these models could be used to automate tasks that currently require like human judgment, decision making.
Exactly.
This could lead to like job displacement.
It could.
In certain industries. And we need to start thinking about how we prepare for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's not just about like the technical challenges.
Yes.
It's about the societal economic implications.
That as well.
It's a big picture thing.
Yeah. And it's not just about what could go wrong.
Right.
It's also about being mindful of the potential
Yeah.
for unintended consequences.
Unintended consequences, yeah.
Like, even if these models are used with the best intentions,
Right.
there's always a chance
There is.
that they could, produce unexpected
Right.
or undesirable outcomes.
Absolutely.
So we need to be like cautious but not fearful. Cautious but not fearful. Yeah.
We need to find that balance
Mm-hmm.
between embracing the potential benefits of this technology while also like being aware of the risks.
The risks, yeah.
And taking steps to mitigate them.
I couldn't agree more.
Well, this deep dive has been incredibly eye-opening.
It has.
It's clear that Llama 3.2 is much more than just a software update.
Yeah.
It represents a major step forward.
It does.
In the evolution of AI.
Absolutely.
And it has the potential to fundamentally change the way we live and interact with the world around us.
It really is a pivotal moment in the history of AI.
Yeah.
And as we've discussed, it's not without its challenges, but if we approach it with care, collaboration, a commitment to responsible innovation.
Responsible innovation.
I believe that this technology can be a force for good.
A force for good.
In the world.
I like that.
Yeah.
On that note, I think it's time for us to wrap things up for today.
All right.
But before we go, I want to leave our listeners with a final thought.
Go ahead.
This conversation has been all about exploring like the possibilities, the potential impact of Llama 3.2.
Right.
But the real question is, what will you do with it?
That's the question.
How will you use this technology to shape the future?
It's up to all of us.
What kind of world will you help to create?
Those are the questions we all need to be asking ourselves.
Yeah.
The future of AI, it's not predetermined.
Right.
It's something that we're all creating together.
Together.
Right now with every choice we make.
Yeah.
So let's make sure we choose wisely.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
And on that note, we'll leave you to ponder those questions.
All right. Thank you.
For joining us on this deep dive into the world of Llama 3.2.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll be back soon.
Okay.
With another fascinating topic to explore.
Looking forward to it.
Until then, stay curious.
Stay curious.
We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
Yeah.
We've explored the technical advancements of Llama 3.2.
Yeah.
Talked about the potential benefits and risks.
Right.
And even imagined some pretty incredible real world applications.
Yeah.
But I keep coming back to this idea of open source AI.
Open source.
And what it really means for the future.
It's a powerful concept, isn't it?
It is.
This idea that the development of such a transformative technology isn't just limited to a handful of large corporations, but it's open to everyone.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. Anyone with an internet connection can download these models, experiment with them, and even contribute to their development.
It's really democratizing access to AI in a way that we've never seen before.
Wow.
And that opens up so many possibilities.
So many possibilities.
Who knows what kind of breakthroughs we might see when we empower like a global community of developers, researchers, enthusiasts to work together on this technology.
It's almost like the early days of the internet.
I was just thinking that.
When people were just starting to realize the potential of this new interconnected world.
I see a lot of parallels there, you know. Back then, it was really difficult to predict how the internet would ultimately shape our lives. And I think we're in a similar situation with AI right now, where we're at the very beginning of something truly revolutionary.
Truly revolutionary.
And the possibilities are almost limitless.
It's both exciting.
It is.
And a little bit daunting, isn't it?
Absolutely. But I think it's important to approach this with a sense of optimism and a willingness to experiment. Yeah. You know, we need to be bold.
Be bold
in our thinking.
Yeah.
And embrace the unknown.
Unknown.
You know, we've talked about some of the potential risks, but I also want to emphasize the incredible potential benefits of this technology. We've already touched on healthcare and education.
Right.
But the possibilities extend way beyond that. Way beyond that. Yeah. Imagine like AI-powered tools that can help us to address climate change, develop new sources of renewable energy, or even cure diseases that have plagued humanity for centuries.
It's mind-blowing.
It is.
To think about what we might be able to achieve with this technology.
Yeah.
If we use it wisely.
And that's the key, isn't it? Wisdom. We need to approach AI development with a sense of responsibility, ethics, and a deep understanding of its potential impact on society.
Not just about building cool tech, it's about building a better future.
Yeah.
For everyone.
For everyone, well said.
And I think the open source nature of Llama 3.2 plays a crucial role in that.
Yep.
By making this technology accessible to a wider community.
A wider community, yeah.
We're increasing the chances that it will be developed and used in a way that benefits all of humanity.
I like that. A more inclusive and collaborative approach to AI development.
It gives me hope for the future.
I truly believe that we're on the cusp of a new era.
A new era
of technological progress. And I'm excited to see what we can achieve together.
On that note, I think it's time for us to wrap up this deep dive.
It's been a fascinating conversation.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
But I know this is just the beginning.
The beginning, yeah.
I encourage you, our listener, to continue exploring this world of AI.
The world of AI.
To stay curious.
Stay curious.
And to never stop asking questions.
Asking questions.
Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one
you never know.
to make the next big breakthrough.
It could be you.
And if you do, be sure to let us know.
Yeah, come back on the show.
We'd love to have you back on the show.
Absolutely.
To share your story.
To share your story, yeah.
So until next time.
Yeah.
Keep learning.
Keep learning.
Keep innovating.
Keep innovating.
And keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Of what's possible, absolutely.